Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for July 4, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. First, the New South Wales Labour Party conference has begun in Sydney, where Premier Chris Minns warned delegates about the rising threat of Pauline Hanson's One Nation Party. Minns acknowledged the state's economic challenges and outlined plans to extend apprenticeship programs and bring train manufacturing back to the Hunter region. Next, Iran is bracing for one of the largest funeral ceremonies in history as it bids farewell to former Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Up to 20 million people are expected to gather in Tehran on Monday, with senior Iranian officials, military leaders, and foreign dignitaries paying their respects. Security remains a top concern due to potential threats from militant groups. Finally, the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company has announced a change in its pricing strategy for offshore crudes, pegging them to the Dubai benchmark instead of the Murban futures contract. This move aims to realign crude prices with physical market fundamentals and improve competitiveness in the Asian market. The shift is expected to provide greater flexibility in pricing and support the company's plans to increase oil output. These stories highlight significant developments in politics, international relations, and the global energy market. We will continue to follow these events and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Good evening. From our newsroom, I'm Barbara Waters, and this is a special report. First, in the West African nation of Mali, a new wave of coordinated rebel attacks has left multiple towns and a prison in ruins. According to reliable sources, jihadists and their separatist Tuareg allies launched fresh assaults on Saturday, striking several northern towns. The international community is urging calm and restraint as the situation continues to unfold. In another development, Ukrainian forces have launched a major drone attack on the St. Petersburg region in Russia, targeting key locations such as the port of Vysotsk and an oil terminal. This escalation has raised concerns about further violence and its impact on civilians. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, with diplomatic efforts underway to find a peaceful resolution. Lastly, Pope Leo XIV visited the Italian island of Lampedusa, honoring those who have lost their lives attempting to cross the central Mediterranean. The Pope's visit serves as a powerful reminder of the need for safe and legal pathways for immigration, urging global leaders to prioritize the dignity and well-being of all individuals. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges we face in today's world, from conflict and violence to migration and human rights. We'll continue to provide updates and analysis on these developing stories, seeking to understand their implications and what they mean for us all. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First, let's dive into the latest developments on the Federal Reserve's stance on interest rates. According to Jason Furman, a former chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors, the Fed is likely to be more worried about the jobs market than inflation in the coming months, potentially leading to a rate cut in November or December. This has significant implications for investors, who are advised to remain in continuous risk management mode, trimming away at winners in stocks and rebalancing portfolios back to their longer-term targets. Next, we're exploring the emerging world of quantum computing and two companies that have been making headlines, D-Wave Quantum and Infleqtion. While both companies demonstrate potential, their valuations and growth prospects must be carefully considered. Infleqtion's collaborative approach and focus on space infrastructure may offer a more stable foundation for long-term growth, whereas D-Wave Quantum's rapid expansion and innovative technology come with higher risks and uncertainties. Finally, we're looking at the electric vehicle market, where Rivian Automotive has announced a surprise increase in its delivery guidance for the year. The company's stock price jumped over 10% on the news, but questions remain about whether Rivian can sustain this momentum in the face of increasing competition from established players like Tesla and newcomers like Lucid Group. With the global EV market projected to reach $1 trillion by 2025, The stakes are high for companies like Rivian to demonstrate their ability to scale production and meet rising demand. These stories highlight the complexities and uncertainties of the financial world, where investors must navigate a delicate balance between risk and reward. As we continue to monitor these developments, one thing is clear: staying informed and adaptable is key to success in today's fast-paced market landscape. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, NASA's Hubble Space Telescope has given us a breathtaking image of a globular cluster, NGC 104, which is adorned with red, white, and blue stars. This celestial spectacle not only showcases the telescope's capabilities, but also reminds us of the universe's majestic beauty and our place within it. As we celebrate the United States' 250th anniversary, this image serves as a poignant reminder of the significance of space exploration and the importance of continued scientific inquiry. In other news, SpaceX has made headlines by becoming one of the world's most valuable public companies, with its market capitalization soaring to over $2 trillion on its first day of trading. The company's growth prospects are being closely watched, with some analysts predicting a potential $10 trillion valuation in the coming years. However, this will require near-perfect execution across multiple frontiers, including successful commercialization of its Starship program and scaling of its AI infrastructure contracts. Finally, as we gaze up at the night sky, we are reminded of the vast expanse of the universe and our place within it. The waning gibbous moon, a marvel of celestial mechanics, invites us to contemplate the intricate dance between Earth, Moon, and Sun. As we strive to understand the complexities of the universe, we are drawn to the beauty of the lunar cycle, which inspires us to reach for the stars while also reminding us of our responsibility to care for our planet and preserve its delicate balance. These stories not only inspire a sense of awe and wonder, but also highlight the importance of space exploration and scientific inquiry in helping us navigate the complexities of the human experience. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Speaking to you live from the world of sports, where excitement and drama continue to unfold. In our recent articles, we've covered the thrilling matches and promotions on the horizon, including the FIFA World Cup and the MLB slate. We've also taken a walk down memory lane with the Pittsburgh Steelers, revisiting the rich history of the number 71 jersey and its significance to fans. Meanwhile, in the world of baseball, the Oakland Athletics are facing a challenge with the injury of catcher Shea Langeliers, and we're keeping a close eye on how the team will adapt to this setback. In my humble opinion, these stories showcase the ever-unpredictable landscape of professional sports, where teams and players must navigate injuries, strategies, and performances under intense scrutiny. As your guide through this world, I'll continue to deliver unvarnished truths and insightful analysis, making complex issues accessible to all audiences. Tell it like it is. The drama of athletic competition is alive and well, and we're honored to be your source for the latest news and commentary. Whether you're a seasoned fan or just joining in on the fun, there's something for everyone in the world of sports this summer. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we take a look at a presidential pardon in the United States, which has sparked a national conversation about freedom, responsibility, and the delicate balance between progress and preservation. This pardon serves as a reminder of the complexities of human relationships and the importance of empathy and understanding. In our second story, we traveled to Pattaya, Thailand, where a tragic incident has shaken the community. A British woman is accused of fatally stabbing her boyfriend, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a somber mood in this usually vibrant beachside town. Lastly, we dive into the world of outdoor swimming pools, specifically the beloved British institution known as the Lido. A group of Labour MPs, led by Andrew Pakes, is fighting to revive these community treasures, which have been struggling to stay afloat due to funding cuts and maintenance issues. With the rise of outdoor swimming as a popular recreational activity, there's hope that these iconic pools can be saved and even thrive once again. These stories not only highlight the diversity of human experience, but also underscore the importance of compassion, understanding, and community. As we navigate the complexities of our world, it's essential to approach each story with sensitivity and empathy. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, let's talk about Taylor Swift's wedding. The global superstar tied the knot with her beau, and the fashion world is abuzz with the news that she wore a custom Dior couture gown designed by Jonathan Anderson. I mean, can you think of a more perfect combination? Anderson's edgy aesthetic and Swift's classic style are a match made in heaven, folks. And with the Taylor effect already boosting interest and sales for the brands involved, it's clear that this wedding is going to have a lasting impact on the fashion world. Next, we're talking sun protection with Kathy Hilton's favorite sunblock, Bliss Block Star Tinted Daily Mineral Sunscreen. This amazing product is not only effective but also leaves a photo-ready finish, and it's available for just $12 for the 4th of July. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this deal. Whether you're prone to breakouts or have oilier skin, Bliss has got you covered with their clarifying version, which is also on sale. Last but not least, we're discussing the premiere of Hijamat, a film by Iranian filmmaker Nader Saida, at the Karlovy Vary International Film Festival. The absence of renowned filmmaker Jafar Panahi was deeply felt, but the film's exploration of rigid beliefs and self-reflection is sparking important conversations about freedom and belief systems. It's a powerful reminder of the challenges faced by artists and filmmakers in Iran, and the importance of supporting their voices. Stay fashionable, stay informed, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the declining biodiversity of our planet, with a focus on the bird population. The article, Bird Flu Threat Looms Over Australian Wildlife, highlighted the urgent need for habitat restoration and control of invasive species to protect native birds from the threat of H5N1 bird flu. Experts emphasize that preserving ecosystems and restoring habitats can give native species a fighting chance against this deadly virus. In another article, Bird Flu Threat Looms Over Australian Wildlife, experts call for urgent habitat restoration. We explored the story of the Gould's petrel, a vulnerable bird species facing numerous threats, including habitat destruction and the looming threat of bird flu. Despite concerns, experts argue that protected and well-managed habitats can help species survive and recover from such threats. Lastly, we delved into the fascinating world of paleontology with the discovery of a new fossil species of axolotl in Mexico. The article revealed that this ancient creature, Ambystoma quetzalcoatli, dates back to the Pliocene epoch and sheds new light on the evolutionary history of one of Mexico's most iconic creatures. These articles remind us of the importance of preserving our natural world and the many wonders that still await us in the unexplored depths of our planet's history. As we move forward, it is essential that we prioritize ecosystem care, conservation, and habitat restoration to protect our planet's precious biodiversity. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.